specific way of prevention of disease. General ways. See, what are the general way? For airborne microbes, we can prevent exposure by providing living conditions that are not overcrowded. Now, airborne microbes means those microbes which spread through air. Now, if when you all were coming to the school, if your friend is having a cold, what happens? If he sneezes, he is having cold. If you are sitting next to him, you may also get the cold. Why? Because that is an airborne microbe. It will come through the air. It will spread through the air. So if such cases are there, we should prevent going to a crowded places. Now also coronavirus, we are telling that we should not go to a crowded place. So because the microbes can spread from one person to another. So here we are talking about airborne microbes which pass through the air, which spread from air. So in that case, we can prevent ourselves by not going to an overcrowded place. For waterborne microbes, what can be done? We can prevent exposure by providing safe drinking water. Give me any name of a waterborne disease. Anybody? Any name of a waterborne disease? Typhoid. Typhoid is a waterborne disease. So in that case, what we should do, we should take safe drinking water, either RO water or boiled water or water which is chlorinated, that is adding chlorine. So if we are taking such safe drinking water, waterborne microbes can be prevented. So water can be treated, that is to kill microbes. Treating of water means we can use chlorine or bleaching powder and all to kill the microbes. For vector-borne infections, vector means carrier, like mosquito. Mosquito is a carrier of malaria. It will cause malaria. What it is carrying? It is carrying a microbe, plasmodium, and that microbe is spreading from one person to another. So it is vector. Vector means carrier. So for vector-borne infections, we can provide clean environments by not allowing mosquito breeding. So we should provide an area where water should not log here and there, so that you don't know, mosquitoes, they breed in a place where water logging is there for a longer time. So that should not be there. So we should clean our surroundings, even in coolers and all. No, water, if water is there for a longer time, the mosquitoes, they start breeding there. So we should protect such we should keep it clean so that mosquitoes, they don't breed. So all these are done in general way. These are general ways of preventing ourselves from any disease. So what is done? Public hygiene is one basic key to the prevention of infectious disease. So public hygiene, now you know there is municipality who are doing their work to keep an area clean. So that all comes under public hygiene. If our area is clean, then the diseases will also be less. So that is a general way of prevention of disease. Now, what do you mean by specific way of prevention? Specific way means, as you told me, you are eating medicines for immunity, for increasing your immunity. You should take vitamin C so that your immune system is increased. So availability of proper and sufficient nourishment so that the immune system is good. So we should eat such type of food because of which our immune system is good. Okay, vitamin C is the best thing which you can take so that your immune system is better. In what type of food items vitamin C is present? Anybody? Citrus fruit like lemon, even oranges. Yeah, tomatoes, yes. So all these are having vitamin C, and that they are great immunity booster. They will increase our immunity. So nowadays it's better you should take all these things. Now, moreover, you are getting lot of videos in WhatsApp, no, where there are different techniques in which you can increase your immunity, like taking turmeric and all, taking ginger, or taking turmeric in hot milk. That way also you can increase your immunity. So those are different ways in which we are trying to prevent ourselves from the diseases. We have cells that specialize in killing infecting microbes. Can anybody tell me about those cells which will attack the microbe? Anybody knows that? No? Antibodies, right. So in your body you are having RBC, WBC, plasma. These are the components of blood which you have studied in your lower class. Now out of that, WBC is the one white blood cell which is fighting against the infection. So that is the one which is producing antibodies. That is the word, antibodies. What are these antibodies? They are like soldiers, like some foreign agent, foreign pathogen, foreign microbe is entering our body. What will our body do? It will produce antibodies to fight against the microbe. For example, suppose there is a house and there is a security guard in a house. Suppose one thief comes into that house. Now this security guard, first it will try to fight against that thief. So that security guard is our antibody, that thief is the microbe who has come. So this thief has come, the security guard is fighting against that thief for the first time. Now that thief has gone. Next time what happens, this security guard will tell our the whole family and everyone inside that house that this thief has come, so be careful. Next time that thief comes again, what will happen? The whole family will, along with the security guard, so whole family, they are acting as antibodies. They all will try to fight against that microbe. So our body, it is prepared that this antibody will come, and they all start fighting. So what happens, the more you take vitamin C type of food, our immunity system, our antibodies would be increased. Okay, so that is needed to fight against the microbes which are entering our body. So that is what it's written here. We have cells, and what are those cells? WBC, or what as said, antibodies that specialize in killing infecting microbes. These cells go into action each time infecting microbes enter the body. This is what I said. Each time that thief is entering the house, the antibodies, they fight against them. So each time the microbe is entering against into our body, our antibodies, they will fight against those microbes. So that is how our immune system works. If immune system is good, then person will not be infected with disease. So this is an important point. If your immunity is good, now you can see here nowadays, though there are many people who are getting corona positive, but there are some who are they may be positive, but symptoms are not seen. They are asymptomatic. So their symptoms are not seen. That means their immunity system would be good. That is why symptoms are not seen in that person. So if our immunity system is good, then person will not be infected with disease. So, so that is how the specific way you are protecting your body. Who joined just now? Mukund Y joined. Mukund Y. You joined from your another phone now? You had left. Okay. You were earlier present, no? Mukund. You were present earlier. Okay. Okay, so all of you look here. These days there is no smallpox anywhere in the world. Now this is a disease called smallpox, which was like nowadays we have corona, no? Same way the smallpox had spread all over the world at a time, and that was a great pandemic at that time. So now as we are fighting against corona, that time also people were fighting against smallpox. It was everywhere in the world. Now in such an epidemic, people used to be very afraid of coming near someone suffering from the disease, since they were afraid of catching the disease. As nowadays we are afraid of coming near anybody, isn't it? So because we are afraid of catching the disease, so that time also the people who had smallpox, they were people, other people were, they were afraid of coming near people who are suffering from this disease, smallpox. So what happened? There was one group of people who did not have this fear. Okay, so there was one group of people who did not have this fear, and these people would provide nursing care for the victims of smallpox. This was a group of people who had smallpox earlier and survived it, although with a lot of scarring. That means, see, I told you about the security and the house. A thief comes, that a microbe is coming. Security is the antibody. The antibody security is telling the other family members that this was the microbe. So next time that microbe is coming, what is happening? The other family members, they are attacking that thief. Same way, next time the microbe is entering our body antibodies, they all are ready to fight against that microbe. So that is what happened here. There was a group of people who had already got that smallpox. So when they had got the smallpox, there inside the body, that virus, that antibodies have already been produced to fight against that smallpox virus. So the antibodies are there inside the body of the those people. So these were the people who provided help to the people who were suffering from smallpox, but they did not get the disease because in their body that antibody was there. I'll tell you another example from our daily life. Chicken pox. You might have heard about chicken pox, mumps, and all. It is said that a person who has got chicken pox once will not get it again. Even coronavirus also, it is said that a person who has got it once will not get again. Why? Because the virus has entered into that person's body. Antibodies are produced against that virus. That antibody will remain in the person's body throughout the life. So next time a virus is entering, that antibodies, they will remember, yes, this was the person who had come earlier and we should throw him out. So those antibodies, they will fight against that virus. So in that way it will fight against, and so those people were the one who were providing care to the victims of smallpox, because they had already got smallpox, they already had the antibodies in their body. In other words, if you had smallpox once, there was no chance of suffering from it again. So, having the disease once was a means of preventing subsequent attacks of the same disease. So, if once you have got that disease, smallpox, the antibodies are there in your body, and so your body will not get it again. So that is what happens in our body, and that is why smallpox, even coronavirus, chickenpox, and all, it is said that it will occur once in a lifetime. This is what is explained there. This happens because when the immune system first sees an infectious microbe. Immune system, I told you, that is the security of the house. First sees an infectious microbe, I told you, that is a thief. It responds against it. So the security is responding against the thief. He is trying to make the thief out, and then remembers it specifically. So that security remembers, yes, this was the thief who had come earlier. So the next time that particular microbe or its close relatives enter the body, so next time that microbe, that thief or somebody like that person comes into the body, the security remembers that. Here what happens? The immune system responds with even greater vigor. The security next time remembers, and he along with the family members, they will fight against the thief. Who is the thief? The microbe. This eliminates the infection even more quickly than the first time round. So next time what happens? The microbe is infecting our body. The infection is completely removed because all these antibodies, they will fight against the this one fight against the foreign body. So this is the basis of the principle of vaccination. Now I'll tell you vaccination. You have studied in your 7th standard also. Vaccination, what you do? You have studied in your lower class about